Yeah, so as I'm recording this, the Hawks are beating the balls off of the Celtics, and Danilo Gallinari, someone who was considered a fail signing at the beginning of the year, and up until this game, and probably still will be considered failed, but the Hawks paid him a large sum of money, something like 3 years for 60 million or something like that. And up until this game, he's not been playing up to that level. He's barely been playing up to half of that contract. So between missing games, just not playing good, he's just been a failed signing. And tonight versus the Celtics, he's exploded, and I think right now he has like 34. Yeah, right now, so the Hawks are winning 104 to 81 versus the Celtics in the fourth quarter, and Gallo off of the bench has 34 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's 12 for 14 from the field and 9 from 10 from three. So yeah, he's just completely exploded this game. Not something that I really ever expected to see from him. At the beginning of the game it was Trae Young dominating. Like he went on like a crazy 20-0 run by himself in the first quarter, and he has 34 and 7 right now, which is still a good stat line on 11 for 21 shooting and 4 from 9 from three. And he's not really foul baiting this game. He's only has 5 attempts from the line. I think no. Gallo had one because of a technical foul, but yeah, the Celtics just couldn't get anything going tonight. Jason Tatum has 13 points, and he's 1 from 8 from three. Jaylen Brown has 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, but shooting poorly from the field. 6 from 16 from the field, and 0 from 6 from three. Jeff Teague's having a bad game. Marcus Smart barely playing. Probably hasn't. Only reason he shows up in the box score is because he got a technical. Yeah, so the Hawks, with all the injuries, they found a way to take care of the Celtics on the second night of a back-to-back. Kemba Walker isn't playing, but yeah. So right now the Warriors are beating the Pacers. Steph Curry's shooting 1 for 10. He's having a terrible shooting night, but he's still impacting the game like he normally does. James Wiseman off the bench has hit 3. He's 11 for 4. Sabonis, yeah, okay. Well, that all doesn't really matter. But Gallo, the game's still going on. He has 37 now, 10 from 11 from three. He's just going crazy. He's probably gonna end this game with 40 something, which is crazy thinking about Gallo. Crazy efficient. So yeah, we probably all need to apologize to Gallo. I'll touch up on this whenever the game's over. Yeah, I'll finish up my thoughts there. Yeah, so the game just ended. The Hawks won 127 to 112. Gallo finished with a stat line of 38, 6, and 2 on 13 for 16 shooting and 10 from 12 from three. Only shot 2 free throws. Had a plus minus of plus 25 and carried the bench unit and did something he hasn't done all season, which is played a good game. And I know this is probably going to go under the radar, but if you watch the game, he had a crazy efficient game. He wasn't just shooting wide open threes. There was a point like the first or second quarter where he shot a 3 from the logo, and then like the Hawks logo, and then there was another one where he shot from the sponsor logo outside of the 3. So he was just having a crazy shooting game. Good for him. The Hawks get a good win, come back, try to work their way into the playoff picture. Celtics, this is a tough loss for them, coming off of the second game of a back-to-back. No Kemba Walker. Jaylen Brown didn't play good. Kemba didn't play good. The whole team didn't play good. One thing I didn't notice about Jaylen Brown is that he could not defend for his life tonight. Especially in the first half, he was getting cooked by Trae Young the entire game. He was getting caught reaching, blocking fouls, everything. So just not a good game. I expect for them to bounce back, but the Celtics are really sliding right now, and they need a solution, and fast. So yeah, another thing that I saw was Taco Fall actually on the game. With like something like 6 minutes left in the game. Yeah, he finished with a total of 7 minutes. He played all right. They don't really try to run offense at all, because they were getting blown out by like 20. He ended up with a block, a foul. He ended up with 2 blocks actually. 2 blocks and a foul, a point or 2 points and an assist, no rebounds. So Yeah, that was cool to see Taco get in the game. I don't know how many times he's been in the game this season, but that's not that many. Clint Capella, stat line didn't look too good, but he was absolutely feasting on the boards. He was having a field day. John Collins played all right. Trae Young, Gallinari played amazing. Main story of the game. So yeah, at this point, if you're a Hawks fan, or if you're the Hawks, you just gotta hope that Danilo Gallinari keeps up the hot streak, or at least some sort of streak at all. Plays consistently, scores. He's not a defender. It's not what he does. All he does is really shoot the ball. He offers a little bit of shot creation, not much size, and that's it. You just hope for him to shoot the ball well and play decent enough. He's a good 6 man. He coming off the bench. I don't think that he'd work in the starting lineup. I don't think he fits that well with the Hawk system. But coming off the bench, he's a perfect piece. 38 points, great game from Gallinari. So yeah, this is kind of a game where you're like, okay, yeah, maybe Gallinari isn't as bad as we all thought. He was just in a little bit of a slump. Albeit the slump was a little bit too long and longer than it should have been at all. But at least seems like he snapped it and he's out. So if you enjoyed that, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'm out. Peace.